I'm kind of a retreataholic, or I guess you could say, or a conferenceaholic. The way I see it, I'm a buffet kind of person. That's the analogy I love to use about myself. I love to have a little bit of everything and have as much as I can until I'm full, until I can't have any more. And the same with my time. I'm trying to fill up, if you look at my calendar, I have like all these weekends booked away for conferences and that kind of stuff, and also with ministry work. I remember having the background that I had, growing up in a Catholic family, and I was really devout, and I did have an understanding of what was happening, but I wasn't so confident that I knew what confirmation fully was. I knew that it was important. I knew I was going to be accepted into the church as an adult, but I didn't really know what was happening underneath. I just accepted it. I always believed in God. I always had I was a solid religious girl, I guess you could say, but I just accepted the sacraments. I didn't see them as something that my life depended on. It wasn't until about, I think I was 13 or 14, and I went to adoration for the first time at our parish with my dad, and I remember crying, and I remember seeing the Eucharist, and I just broke down, and I knew that God was there, but I didn't really understand it. I just knew that He was there. I went into high school, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go for it all, have it all, and I thought that would bring me happiness. So I got really involved in drama. I was student council president, valedictorian, track team, yearbook. I have good grades, I'm really involved and popular, but I still wasn't happy. And I was just really searching for something. And that's when World Youth Day came around towards the end of high school. And I realized that there's millions of other people around the world who share my faith, who are going through the same struggles that I'm going through, and want to learn about it and be more passionate about their faith. When I was a little bit younger, I had a really heavy depression, and it was really weird because most people don't expect that from me, and I was really happy-go-lucky and cheerful, and I was really deeply hidden, and no one would have guessed it. But I was trying to fill up that void and cover that up with everything that I was doing, and trying to put on a face that I'm so happy and everything's going great. And I had it for about 10 years, and I can't even explain how heavy it was on my heart, and having this feeling, well, am I ever going to get rid of it? For many years I was kind of grappling with that, and the depression brought on feelings of not wanting to live and just questioning my existence. And I knew that God loved me and I believed in my faith, but I didn't think that I could overcome this, and that was part of the cross I had to carry. So I went to this youth rally that summertime, and I went to confession, and I was telling the priest about the struggles I'd gone through in the past year, and I was just explaining to him, like, I don't think I'll ever be able to get over this, you know, and how am I gonna be a committed Catholic but have this whole burden with me, and I feel like maybe I'm being a hypocrite, or I don't understand God's love for me, and how do I balance those two? And he just spoke to me really gently, and he said, you know what, yes, this is something you're going through, but you don't have to experience this. It's not something that has to be part of your life. And just hearing those words, that you don't have to deal with this, and I realized I can just give it up to God right here, right now. And I knew that it was Jesus speaking through him and saying, you know what, give it to me, I'll take it away from you, and I'll help you deal with it. And beginning of second year, I realized that underlying feeling of unworthiness and just always feeling down just disappeared. And I just walked down the street, and I remember thinking, wow, I'm just happy, you know, I'm content. He just took it away, and confession was a huge, just a healing experience for me that changed my life, really.